Hi, this is Helen Wilson. Today I'm going to share with you a peek inside my high school blended learning classroom. This video will focus on the priority practice of students having choice over how they learn from the identity, interest, and agency domain. So in my classroom, we approach this priority practice in the form of self-directed playlists. So let me get down to the agenda part of this daily page. My playlist is divided into two parts. There are must-do activities that all students are required to complete, and then there are may-do activities that students can choose to complete after the must-dos are completed. So after their warm-up, I had a very short lecture over intermolecular forces. This is actually something that my students had asked me to do before the start of any of their blended lessons. The students really felt that they needed like a 3 to 5 minute overview of the topic just to get their brains primed and ready to approach the content. So after that, students were self-directed and began the lesson on their own. I stated here in the agenda that they could, for this lesson, complete the following must-dos in any order. So in other words, they could choose to focus upon getting their concepts down, or they could go ahead and start their lab in groups that they chose. So for this particular topic, it didn't matter whether they chose to do their concepts first or their lab first. Within the concept section of the playlist, they had choice over how they could get their concepts covered. So they had a choice of reading some text and taking notes, or they could choose to watch videos and take notes. They could also do these individually or with a partner with a very small group, and I did set limits on the numbers of students that could be working together within a small group. All the information was also available on that day's slide deck, and I provided a video that I had created with another teacher that offered a demonstration of several chemicals experiencing this phenomenon of intermolecular forces. And then down here in this next section of the must-do, I described the lab, a link to the lab directions itself and a template, and then some safety reminders. Their last must-do here was to complete some practice problems. Since this particular lesson was jam-packed, I only offered one may-do, but I do actually have several may-dos usually. So I have the video listed here, but you can offer such things as creating games, creating graphic organizers or foldables, perhaps creating drawings that help explain a concept or connections between concepts. So that's how I tend to approach playlists in my classroom as an example of students having choice over how they learn, and I hope this was helpful.